The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR in 5 starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the season premiere of NASCAR in 5. I'm your host Bryce Turner. The 2016 NASCAR season begins with Speedweeks at the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway. A schedule for the week ahead is coming up later in the show, but first a news update. Due to technical difficulties, the news update is being presented with audio only. In the news, Tony Stewart's replacement driver will be announced later today. Stewart suffered severe back injuries in an all-terrain vehicle accident late last month. As a result, he will miss the start of the 2016 season. Stewart Haas Racing has scheduled a press conference for today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, during which an interim driver for the number 14 Chevy will be named. According to reports, Brian Vickers is expected to sub in at Daytona and Ty Dillon in some other races. Stay tuned to NASCAR 5 for the latest on this developing story. In other news, NASCAR implemented a charter system this week. The agreement grants charters to 36 teams, guaranteeing those teams a spot in each NASCAR Sprint Cup Series points race. There will remain 4 spots open for teams that don't have a charter, with the starting lineup being decreased from 43 to 40 cars. Each charter agreement lasts 9 years and will allow teams to have more predictable revenue. For more on this agreement and a list of charter teams, visit NASCAR.com. And there are other changes for 2016. An overtime line will be added for each of the top 3 series. A race may go beyond its scheduled distance only once if the leader has passed the overtime line. If a caution comes before that time, the restart will be waived off and another attempt will be made. If a caution comes after, the race will conclude. The location of the line will vary by track. Changes to qualifying and points due to the charter system and field size were also announced. More info at NASCAR.com. And during the off-season, news that the Chase, NASCAR's playoffs, will be extended to the Xfinity and Truck Series. More on that story, plus the Dash for Cash heat races and Truck Series caution clock can be found in my 2016 NASCAR preview article at carnuts.ca under Closed Wheel Racing. Be sure to visit my website, bryceturner.wix.com/home. Follow me on Twitter at BryceT24 and at NASCAR5. You can also use hashtag CanRace, and be sure to check back here with my YouTube channel. The Sprint Unlimited will take place tomorrow night. The exhibition race from Daytona International Speedway will begin at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Broadcast coverage will air on Fox, TSN2, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. A random draw will determine the starting lineup. The draw is set for 3:30. Then on Sunday, it's Daytona 500 pole qualifying. The front row for the Great American Race will be determined. Qualifying starts at about 1:15 p.m. Eastern with coverage on Fox, TSN's 1 and 5, MRN, and SiriusXM. And next Thursday, February 18th, the Can-Am Duels will set the remainder of the Daytona 500 starting lineup. The 2 races will begin at around 7 and 9 p.m. respectively. Broadcast coverage will air on FS1, Fox Sports Racing, TSN1, MRN, and SiriusXM. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.